All right, we're just getting out here for our afternoon trip. Thought the water would be falling by now, but it's not. It's still rising. That wind this morning that was blowing out of the west, that I said every day it's switching around to the east, is now fully out of the east. I mean, it's directly 90 degrees out of the east, and this tide's rolling in. So we can see if we can catch anything here. We're still trying for these trout deep, but at some point we're gonna transition over to bass and reds. So if you haven't seen the video of this morning's adventure, I'll link to it right here. Check that out and then come back and watch this one. See how our trip started.
Man, it feels like August.
Yeah, it's hot. Hot as blue blazes. Whatever that means. Yeah, it's bizarre to be fishing inshore with this much heat because it does not feel like May. It's literally 94 degrees right now.
That's August now.
94 degrees in May. Oh, there's a fish. Boy, he thumped it. Absolutely did he crush it. That's a trout. It didn't come up though. Might be a red. Might be a small red. I hope not. Can't eat a small red. Oh, look at that. No. It's a gaff top.
No. Oh. Dude.
Now, as I told you in the previous video, if you're not from Louisiana, you may not know what these are. It's a gaff top catfish. Gaff topsail catfish is the proper name. And they are edible, but I'm not that desperate yet. So I'm gonna let him go. Boy, he crushed it too. He hit it like a speckled trout. I'm gonna let him go. Maybe if it was later in the day and we didn't have anything else, I'd keep him, but that's not gonna happen yet. Yeah, he started digging like a catfish, but the way he hit, I didn't think he was one. Now, unfortunately, these things put a load of slime on your line. Joel's got something.
Come on, please.
Hopefully it's not another.
Oh, he's not coming up.
Hopefully it's not another gaff top.
We found a catfish honey hole.
What does it feel like?
It's not a trout. Well, let me shake it his head.
Good trout. Good trout. Get him in. Yes. Nice.
Bam! That's a play right there.
Look at that fish. Nice and golden.
Yes.
In that pretty water. That's a good trout. All right. Love to see it. We're going to eat something tonight. We're not going to starve.
Baby.
2 fillets. There's a fish.
Yeah.
Oh. Big catfish. I don't know what he is, but he's powerful. It's not a trout. If he's a trout, he's a big one. Now he's kind of coming up. Let's see. Let's see if he digs. Redfish? Redfish, yep. Looks like another undersized red. Wow. So this whole Delacroix area this year is just chock-a-block. You got hit?
Yep.
Chock-a-block with these little reds. It's incredible. I was talking to a friend of mine, Captain Charlie Thomas, and he said he's never seen anything like it. He's been fishing here at least 25 years. Really, he's been fishing all his life. He's been guiding here like 25 years. So he's never seen anything like it. This fish is almost 15 inches. Not legal. Louisiana gotta be 16. So we went and let him go.
Look at that blue tail on him.
Yep, blue tail, he's all lit up. Well, he was a fun fish to fight. Just won't get to eat him. He just burned calories. He didn't provide calories. All right, so 2 casts right over here.
Redfish.
And 2 fish that we can't eat. And yet I'm throwing right back in there. Look, sometimes this rolling tide can be a pain in the butt, but give me a strong tide any day over a weak tide. I'll take one that's too strong and I won't complain. You can find those eddies, those areas that are out of the tide, and that's where those fish will be holding. What is that? It's a Gasper goo. Look at that.
Dude, he's a master at catching on.
All right, so I've gotten a hardhead today, a gaff top. No, you caught the croaker.
Gaff top, a hardhead, a redfish.
And a Gasper goo.
Are we that desperate?
No, it's too early in the trip. I'm not that hungry yet. Believe me, if we were having trouble catching fish, I would eat him. But I'm not. See you, goo. What'd you say that wind's blowing? Yeah, I'm gonna say 6 or 7. They're a little protected right here with these. Oh, there's a fish, Joel. There's a fish. See what it is. Oh, he's coming up like a trout. Oh, redfish. Man, you can't get away from them. It's a plague of undersized reds. They are everywhere. Man, Delacroix had an incredible redfish spawn. Wow, look at that. Fish on? Fish on? What is it?
It's a baby red.
Is it? He came off?
No, he didn't. Rape.
Oh, it's a trout. It's a trout. Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
Yes.
Were you down, Current?
First cast of the day. I threw it.
In the mixing water?
From my cord, yeah.
Man, that's, I made 20 casts there.
Yes.
All right.
Another 2 fillets.
That's an eater. Oh, I just got drilled. Right,
Yeah.
right where you said.
Yeah.
All right, now we really only need another 4 fish, but I say we keep fishing and take some fillets home. I mean, we don't have 4 yet. I don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. Look at this, another red. Nope, croaker. All right, let me count the species I've caught today. I think I might keep him. I think I'm gonna keep him. I mean, he's big enough. He's definitely big enough. Yeah, he's kind of little. I'm gonna let him go. Swim away, buddy. See, those croakers have gotten big.
Yeah.
Hardhead, gaff top, goo, speckled trout, redfish, croaker. 6 species that I've caught personally on soft plastic. Little fish. There he is. There he is.
That ain't a little one.
Ooh, that's a nice red. That is a nice red fish. Yeah, baby. Yes, indeed. Get in the boat. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I was here expecting a trout, but you will feed the family tonight, baby.
Redfish on the half shell.
That's right, on the grill.
On the grill.
We got that grill. Man, he's a big one too, Joel. This is not what we've been catching. Look how pretty that is. Get the net, get the net. I'll tell you what, he gave up pretty easily after initially fighting pretty hard. Makes me wonder if he's all that big. He's really not. I mean, he's definitely a keeper.
Good eating size?
Good eating size. I'm gonna say 22 inches.
Come on.
You ready? Here he comes, here he comes. Oh! Come on, stay on.
Garlic butter?
Yes! Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
I tell you, he's bigger than I thought, isn't he? 24-inch fish. That's a fish I would normally throw back, but I am not throwing him back today. He is going on the grill. Nice. All right, that big redfish definitely gave us enough to eat tonight. We also got 2 trout that Joel put in the box. It's been a slow afternoon, but I feel like things are about to pick up. However, we've got a lot to do when we get back to the camp. So we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna head back. There's a grill there at the cabin. We're gonna throw this redfish, cut him on a half shell, throw him on the grill. And also I'm thinking I may throw those trout fillets into foil packets and throw those on the grill. I did bring an onion, so I can kind of put that in there, maybe some olive oil or butter or something, just to make it taste good. Man, we're gonna eat like kings. This is gonna be a good night. All right, so we made it back to the dock nice and early, well before sunset, which was kind of our goal. We've got a lot of work to do to prepare our catch for tonight and also get ready for tomorrow. All right, so we got the charcoal lit. The flames are just about to die down. It's almost time to spread the coals out. I'm gonna prepare the speckled trout first. I brought an onion. Actually, I brought this intending to cook it with the crabs, but that didn't work out. We couldn't do a crab boil because we don't have a stove. So I'm gonna cut this up and put it in foil packets with these speckled trout. That should really be good. Now this fish is gonna cook really quickly, so I'm cutting these onions pretty thin. I might actually throw some on top of those redfish as well. So I saw we had some foil in here, not a ton, but it should be enough. Let's make our little foil packets. Probably put 2 in each. 2 fillets in each. And we'll put our onions in there. And a little bit of butter. Actually, I'll put a good amount of butter. Maybe a little more. All right, and to just finish it off with some Creole seasoning, and then fold it up, and that'll be delicious. Just gonna fold the top, fold the sides, try and make it as airtight as possible. Fold in all that steam. All right, one down, one to go. All right, so the redfish are pretty simple. I'm just gonna coat the fillets with some Creole seasoning. Now, if you notice, obviously, if you've never had this, most people in South Louisiana have, but we left the skin on. We're gonna cook these on the grill, skin side down, and eat them right out of the skin. Not gonna eat the skin, still got scales and everything on it. You don't wanna eat that. Actually, I served this once to a guy who ate the whole thing, including scales. He couldn't enjoy that, though he said he did. This is really good when you put the flesh side down, put some nice grill marks on there. Actually gives it a little bit of smokier flavor. So I'm gonna throw it on the grill that way, and when I flip it, then I'm gonna put some butter and maybe even some onions on top of that. That'll be good. All right, so the flame is mostly died down. It's good enough for me. We'll spread them out. Whew, hot. All right, so I'm gonna put these on flesh side down. Ooh, that grill's already hot. I'm not gonna leave them like that for long. Just enough to get some good grill marks on there. Let's get our trout foil packets. All right, this is truly improv. This is making the most of what you got. I've got to be honest, our lunch was not very good. Those fish that we broiled in that oven were not the best. They were really, really tough, but these should be really, really good. Hopefully by now we got our grill marks. It looks nice and ashen on the back, so let's see. Doesn't feel quite as hot as I'd hoped. Oh yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Not only does it give it grill marks, it also gives it a nice kind of smoky flavor. All right, now we're gonna put some butter on there and a little bit of onion. Oops, drop one. They're not gonna cook, but they'll add a little bit of flavor. And put some butter. Yeah, we are really roughing it. How's this for survival? All right. Now it's just gotta cook, that's it. Take about maybe 15-20 minutes at most. All right, so we were going more for survival than taste with this challenge, but I gotta tell you, this redfish on a half shell is really, really good. Nothing like putting it over real charcoal and getting that great smoky taste. It's almost like smoked redfish dip. Really, really tasty, really good. Now we had a great day of fishing today. Met some people at the dock who actually had some great success today. And that's always among my favorite things to do, is meet people back at the launch and discuss my day and let them discuss their day and compare notes. I really enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to Marsh Man Masson on YouTube. Also leave a comment in the comment section and definitely check out episode 1, the first episode from this morning. We fished this morning. I don't know when it's gonna run, but we fished this morning of our survival challenge. Hopefully you enjoy these. Plan to do a lot more of these in the future.